Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Waco Annual Charity Open presented by Prodigy. We're at the Beast, located alongside the Brazos River.
Not only do you need accuracy to shoot down the tunnel, but you need the height. And this doesn't flip, but finds its way to the top of the hill. She'll be putting for birdie.
This looks great. Hits the tree, and this time a favorable kick.
There we go. Luck has changed on her side this time.
Almost exactly 30 feet left here for Ella Hansen for her birdie luck. Ella Hansen for her fourth birdie in a row, looking unstoppable here in the third and final round. Ella Hansen not giving anyone a chance here today. She currently 4-stroke lead over Owen Scoggins, 5 over Kristen, 6 over both Deanne Carey and Paige Shue. So for the first time today, Kristen can pick up a stroke on our leader in Ella Hansen. She's going to need this birdie. She's at 9 under.
This is where the trouble started for Kristen Tattar yesterday, but she gets a very beautiful drive, similar to what she did in round one, but you could see her celebrating. This was the first of 2 triple bogeys she took in yesterday's round.
Kristen for birdie. And she converts. Kristen Tattar will put her 4th birdie in a row on her scorecard.
So she still played very well, regardless of struggles. And so that's something you can use to your advantage out here in the woods.
Owen has been slightly stagnant for the last few holes, and this might be exactly what she needs to get back on track. Deanne hits the line as well and able to get it to check up. So she's going to have a birdie luck. A very legitimate birdie opportunity, and Tattar strikes. She now has 5 in a row, and she's going to pull within 2 of Ella Hansen.
Still another couple hundred feet to get to the corner where the fairway bends to the right. That was amazing.
Incredible recovery shot. Now Shue with her 2nd on 10. That looks high. That could have been disastrous.
There's much more space on the right-hand side. She skips it right up, just around bullseye.
Over Kristen. Now Haley King. This is her tee shot on 11. And if this drifts at all from left to right, what a beautiful shot. It checks up. Hansen at 41%. Those are win probabilities calculated by UDisc every 30 seconds. Hansen circles edge for birdie. Dead center. No doubt at all. What a confident putting stroke by Hansen. And she has been on the tour grinding for the last 6 or 7 years. And a great shot there.
It's going to be a big second shot. And that just keeps going. That was a smash from Ella Hansen.
Kristen with an opportunity to at least apply pressure in terms of getting a birdie and possibly gaining another stroke back on Ella, and she steps up and she's going to nearly park it. Comes up just barely short. Kristen trying to pick one back up.
Ella can maintain a few strokes. She could be comfortable. And a very rare short miss from Kristen Tattar.
Her chances are dwindling as we're moving down the stretch here. Taking another look.
And just no lift at all as she faced that headwind putt. .345 feet to the pin. The full out drive. Great line.
Needs to slow down. And she's gone deep of the pin. She'll have a circle's edge putt for birdie on 15. And Scoggins. Of all of our competitors that you would look at the scorecard and say, oh yeah, on this most difficult hole into this headwind, I'm picking Owen for one of the few birdies. I think somebody would think that's a little bit not as realistic, but Owen Scoggins proving all of us wrong. Kristen for birdie to pull within 3 of Ella Hansen. She does make the comeback putt. She will remain 4 behind Ella. Unbelievable what we're seeing here. Anything is possible here, Val.
Yeah, and thinking of 17 and 18, you can go OB on your drive. You can go OB again on your upshot. You can go OB again on your putt. So there is still a lot of treacherous shots. And if you're throwing these shots when you're nervous with the wind, I mean, that's when the wind takes control, like I'm talking about, and can lift your disc and skip you out of bounds. And so these players need to be confident in the shots that they're throwing.
And this looks like it's tracking hard left. This could actually bring the parking lot into play, and unbelievable. Brian, we saw that roll out of bounds. Would anyone even thought of that?
I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of a headwind on this hole, and if you throw it a little bit too high, it's going to get lifted, and it's not going to be able to flip and push forward. So, yeah, that's definitely out of bounds left, Terry.
So Kristen again with an opportunity with a good shot here to pick up at least 1 stroke on Ella. Will she take advantage? This is low. She's going to need it to catch edge and skip. And it's done just that. That's going to put her into solo 4th at 9 under. And Kristen looks like to be just inside circle's edge. Huge putt to cut the deficit to 2. And she's done it. Kristen Tattar. The birdie on 16 will bring her within 2 of Ella Hansen with just 2 holes left to play. We would never expected to see a 2-stroke swing between Kristen and Ella, but Kristen buries the putt. Ella Hansen, 78% win probability. Kristen Tattar at 22%. On the last hole, it was listed at 94%. Kristen, perfect drive by Tattar.
You couldn't place it in a better spot.
Last year, Valerie Mundahano all but secured her victory with a great approach here. Can Ella Hansen do the same? This is pushing hard right. This needs to sit, and it does. And as good of a shot as she could have possibly thrown from that spot. She's picking up her disc from what looks like OB. We see the wall. We also see the white painted line, and she was between the two. I'm going to assume she was in fact out of bounds. The same distance we saw on the previous hole to tie it. It slides out. Kristen, right side chain.
The wind, almost the most calm that we've seen today. We saw Ella Hansen go for it on her tee shot in the first round. We have not seen Kristen Tattar go for the basket off of the tee. So we know that Kristen's looking at the birdie. It's a par 4. So looking at the birdie 3 if she lays up safe to the left and then throwing over. Now the question is, what is Ella going to do?
Hole 18, final round. The biggest shot of her career. She's pulled it right. That needs to stop before the OB wall.
Misses her line completely. So far off to the right. She goes long out of bounds over the wall. Wind pushing from right to left.
Kristen's needs the birdie.
This isn't looking great.
It's not. She's going to have a putt from circle's edge. The exact same distance that we just saw the putt on 16, which she converted. 17 she missed. Here on 18, she's going to have 31 feet for the birdie. Short, low, left. Not a good attempt there by Ella Hansen. It stops. Ella draws metal and it stops right next to the basket. That will be a tap-in bogey for Ella. Kristen getting a wind read. She is setting up. Kristen Tattar now maybe double checking scores. Instead goes to the bag. Contemplation, Kristen to win the Waco Annual Charity Open. She's done it. Kristen Tattar birdies 18, taking down the Waco Annual Charity Open, getting past Ella Hansen. Tattar goes 3 under in the last 3 holes.
And to see Kristen Tattar make one of the most clutch putts I've ever seen in disc golf. To see her go back to the bag, grab a brand new putter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 2023 Prodigy presents Waco Annual Charity Open Champion, Kristen Tattar. Hey, Kristen.
I'm really proud of myself for how I played. To come out and shoot 4 down in the first 4 and just really stay in it, I was really proud of myself. Obviously, Kristen's an amazing player, and she clutched up. She made a great putt on 18, and yeah, it was a fun battle. Yeah.
And in the blue, we see Kristen's win probability, of course, at the beginning of the round, just below 70%. We see how then it ultimately swapped back and forth. And Ella looking good for those last few until Kristen clutches up, to use Ella's term, cashes it in on 18. Kristen Tattar, your champion here in Waco.